So today we're starting by stripping all the interior out because there's a few dings on the outside that are going to have to be got to by the dent man, and well, the interior is going to be in the way. So the door cards obviously have to come off, which luckily are just a couple of bolts and a couple of push clips and they're out. And for everyone that asked about the little bag that was in the boot, this is what we found. So we've got a toe and eye, we've got spanner, little needle nose pliers that I couldn't see what brand they were. We got some bigger pliers that were actually King Dick pliers, a charger for something, a little cover for a putter by the looks of it, some tape, and I'll be honest with you, the rest was pretty much rubbish. Now we've got to get the front seats out, and this is pretty easy. There's just a couple of bits of plastic trim that stop it coming out the back of the runners, and there's one little bolt holding it in at the front. So once that's undone, I can literally slide the seat back and it comes straight out. So the driver's seat's out, passenger seat's out. Now we can start looking at getting the centre console trims out and any of the footwell trim, which were all nice and easy because they only had a few bolts in. So now we should be pretty much ready to get the carpet out. And as the carpet was coming out, I was actually really impressed with how dry it was, because I thought it was going to be absolutely soaking wet. But I then realised the underlay's actually got like a rubber top on it, so none of the water was obviously on top of that, it was all underneath. So once we've got the back ones out that was pretty dry, this one was absolutely dripping wet. And I thought that could have possibly damaged the floor, but the water obviously hasn't been in there long enough because the floor looks in really, really good condition. And no, that's not rust, that is wax oil in the back passenger footwell. So now we can get back to getting the other interior bits off. So Dad's done the door cards. I started taking the old wing mirrors off, well, what was left of the wing mirrors, which was nice and easy. It was just 3 bolts and the one plug, and I couldn't resist, but I wanted to put the new wing mirrors on just to see what it looks like. And I was chuffed. Now we can start on the front end, and first off has to be the indicator. Then we popped the front grille out and started undoing the bolts for the bumper and the lower valance. And front bumper come off easy enough. That was about 5 or 6 bolts. Front valance come off pretty easy as well. That was just another 5 or 6. But as it was coming off, we did pull off, and I absolutely filled my ear full of dirt that was underneath it. So now they're both off. The last job on the front end for now is to get this broken headlights out, which one of the bolts was hidden under the front bumper. And saving the best till last, we spent a bit of time working the roof, spraying it with a bit of WD to see if it would get moving, because it did want to go. And after about 10 or 15 minutes of that, we were able to get the roof all the way open under its own power, and honestly, I'm so chuffed because this is the one thing I really, really wanted to work on this car. It's the only reason I bought it. So I am over the moon. Let us know what you think in the comments, and like and follow for part 4.
She's open. She's open.